Welcome to Tech Brothers with Amir. In this video, we are going to learn how to create scripts to regenerate foreign key constraints in SQL Server Database. So first of all, why we need to do that? So think about a scenario when you are trying to truncate a few of the tables or maybe all the tables in one of the SQL Server Database, and you get this error, cannot truncate the table. It is referenced by the foreign key constraint. Now you decided, okay, I can drop the foreign key constraint and then truncate the tables. Fine, that will work. But you need to recreate them as well at the end. So this is the script that can regenerate the scripts for you. So you run your drop foreign key constraint scripts, then you truncate the table, and then use these generated scripts to recreate those foreign key constraints. So let's open a TechBrothersIT.com and then go to the SQL Server T-SQL tutorial. Here we have chapter 6 and one of the subheadings is a foreign key constraint. Now I have post number 8, how to drop foreign key constraints in SQL Server. Also I have how to get the information, let's say how to get parent table, reference table, and all that. So I first of all I click there and take this query and put into SSMS. I just pasted it already there, so I can see which tables are involved in the primary key and foreign key relationship. I can see that the foreign key tables are orders and order 1, and then foreign key primary key tables are customer and customer 1, and this is the foreign key constraint name, and these are the columns involved in the relationship. From here I can go ahead and drop these constraints. First of all, I need to generate the statement for the drop. So here on number 8, I have how to drop the drop constraints. I can take this statement and run it. It will prepare me the script to drop the foreign key constraints. So choose your database. In my case, it is TechBrothersIT. If I run this one, this is going to give me all those scripts to drop the foreign key constraints. I can paste it here for now. And also, as I need to truncate this table, I need to generate those scripts. Let's say if I go back and I have on number 9, I have right here how to generate scripts to regenerate foreign key constraint. This also contains how to truncate create the truncate table statements. So first of all, let's copy this statement and paste it right here. Let's take it a new, maybe, okay, fine, we will use the same query window and run it, and it will generate the truncate statements for us. We can copy the entire thing and come to the new query and paste right here. As you remember that I was only interested to truncate 2 tables. If I want to truncate all of them, fine, I can go ahead and do it. But if we are only interested to truncate customer 1 and customer 2, order and order 1, these are the 4 tables we need to do, and they are also in a primary key and foreign key relationship. We can try to truncate and see what happens. If I will try to truncate a DBO customer, you will see the error I have already explained to you. Cannot truncate table because it is referenced by a foreign key constraint. The same way, if I will try to truncate customers 1, it is going to throw me the same error. So we can go ahead and drop these constraints and then truncate and then recreate. But let's recreate the scripts first, so we'll have them handy when we'll need to recreate. Just copy the entire script, copy and paste it in a new query and run it. So if you need to understand this query, what I'm doing here, I'm using common table expression, and this I'm building my select query. So if you see, I have a table schema, parent table, that's the foreign key constraint table, this is the primary key constraint table, then we have constraint name, and then the columns involved. So I need to create the query. Let's say if you see right here, this is the constraint that involves 2 columns. So there is a possibility there would be only 1 column involved in a primary key and foreign key relationship, or multiple columns, as we can see in the second example right here. So I need to concatenate those columns and generate alter scripts. So I say alter table, schema name, table name, add constraint, and foreign key constraint name. And then I'm using stuff function in case when we have multiple columns, so it will concatenate those columns for me with the comma separated. So you see that right here. and that's how I'm building my entire query. So let's execute. Now I have this parent table and reference table and constraint name, and this is the query that can generate the same foreign key constraints for me. I can copy this one, go back here, let's go back right here. Now we need to do three things in steps. First, we need to drop the constraint. Second, we need to truncate the tables. So I'm going to copy those tables, what I need to truncate, and right here. So you see that I don't need this Tech Brothers, and I also don't need this one. So I'm only interested to truncate these 4 tables. They are involved in the primary key and foreign key relationship. Now first, let's drop these foreign key constraints. Okay, drop successfully. Now if we go ahead and truncate these tables, we should be fine. Okay, truncate successfully. Now if you run this first query that was returning us all those primary key and foreign key relationship, I have closed it probably, but that's fine. You can always go to Tech Brothers and get that information. Here we have how to get parent table and all that. You can copy this query and then we paste in SSMS to gather that information. Let's say I'm just going to paste right here, and you see that it does not return us anything because we have dropped the foreign key constraints, and also we did the second step, that was truncation. Now we need to recreate those foreign keys as we have dropped in the first step to make our truncate work. So let's go ahead and alter these tables and add those constraints. Now if we run this one again, we should get the same constraints. So you see that we have the same information. We got the parent table, that's our foreign key constraint table, this is our primary key constraint table, and this is the name, and these are the columns involved, and as you can see there are multiple columns involved in the second constraint. So this worked just beautifully. Now again, 2 steps to remember. If this can be interview question, this is very important, you can explain them. First of all, you will be generating the scripts to drop the foreign key constraints. Then second step, you will be truncating the table, but even before you drop those constraints, you would script them and have them ready so you can recreate them after you truncate the tables, and these are the scripts you will run to recreate your foreign key constraints. And I hope you learned something good stuff from here, and thanks for spending time with me. I will see you guys in the next video.